Yeah. Well, I think it's clear to say that Ronnie's favourite car at the moment is definitely the 76.
Oh, easily the 76.
You cannot get him out of that thing.
No. Yeah.
Which is so interesting to think about that time when we started even just considering.
Do you remember
the
at
2.8
the
litre?
Sydney Four Drive show on stage talking about the 2.8 litre?
I can't remember exactly what was said.
I'll play a little bit now for everyone listening.
Oh, you've got some.
The new 70 series with the Hilux engine.
Oh, yeah. So how many people in the audience own a 70 series? Is there anyone? There's a couple over there, yep. So with the 70 series being a V8 diesel and as a manual, they're now bringing out a four-cylinder, 2.8 litre. This one here. The look's growing on me, actually, by the way.
It has?
I hate it to start with,
Yeah,
but I actually don't mind it. It looks kind of classic. It's like the old classic Toyota.
Yep.
So they're putting in the 2.8 litre. They're putting in a 6-speed auto. Now, having had the Hilux version, the same, I'm guessing it's the exact same running gear. I put 33s on that, and I never got 6th gear ever again. So bye-bye 6th gear. So bye-bye fuel economy. So bigger tyres. I actually, before I decided to sell it, I was actually going to downgrade the tyre size again so I could get more drivability out of it. I mean, looks do matter to a degree, but that was just, that was no good. So what I'm concerned about is this vehicle here. A lot of people put 33s, 35s on them. Is it going to be geared to hold that? And if it is, yeah, that'll be fine. So it might be okay on fuel, but given the shape of that thing, Hilux, Prado with that engine, they're very much more aerodynamic. With the 70, once you get to 90, above 90, you're just chewing the fuel, as you guys will know, right? Let's not even go there, about fuel. But imagine like the 2.8 litre, is that going to be able to be more fuel efficient? Maybe around town, but what if you start loading it up like this vehicle over here? You start putting all that stuff on it. Imagine a 79 with everything on it, and it's up to like 4 tonne, which a lot of 79s are. They are up to 4 tonne. I mean, they're over GVM, some of them under, but let's face it, they've got a lot of gear on them. Is that gearbox going to be able to handle it? And the reason why I question that is because a mate of mine, Harry from Fly to Fork, he blew up his, I think it was the front diff or something, on his Prado. I know it's a different diff, but it couldn't handle the big build and towing a trailer.
It's interesting hearing the change in what he's gone through since hearing about it to owning one, testing it, and actually taking it through its...
And I like that he puts his hand up to say that he wasn't sure about it at the start, but now he's fully come around. And I don't know... I still am struggling to figure out, and now Chris might be able to explain this to us in a different way to what Ronnie's been able to explain it to us as well. Chris Woods with the new Troopy.
Yeah, with the new Troopy.
2.8 Troopy. But just like driving one of those cars that doesn't have the V8 engine in it, I still can't quite wrap my head around it. No. And I haven't owned one of those V8 vehicles like you do, but I just still, every time I look at them, I'm like, oh, that wouldn't be the 2.8 litre, would it? Like, I'm almost disappointed if it doesn't have a little bit of that grumble, or I don't see the manual stick. Or,
you wind down the window and you can't hear it.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Anyway, I am sold on the vehicle because Ronnie is so sold.
Yeah, it is a bit of that.
I'm like, that is a good vehicle.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to drive that, but it's just like, it looks like it, but it's just not it. But like, Ronnie can come in next week, hopefully, and tell us everything that, like, just put it all to bed for me, because I think it's time that car is just now part of the Australian four-wheel drive classics.
Yeah, well, I mean, it will be, whether we like it or not.
Well,
the
engine is kind of thing, but anyway.
I like the look of the car, except for that front indicator lights. I don't like that, but everything else I like.
What do they call them? Like the circle thing?
Yeah, or like the little square thing that like sticks out from it,
that protrudes quite a lot. Yeah,
not the headlights, but those
what
it reflectors or indicators or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Don't really like that. But yeah, no, I agree. I remember when I didn't have the 76, when that was out of action with the gearbox, And it had been a while, and I remember just hearing I heard Rafa sent a video through of him starting his troopy, and it made me just, in my heart, I felt so sad that I couldn't drive my V8, that I couldn't start it up and just hear the engine go, like vroom. Oh, mate. It made me very, very sad that I couldn't do that. And I don't know if you're going to have the same feeling in the 2.8. I know it's a great car, but you're not going to be like, oh man, I really miss starting up my 2.8 litre.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Well, I don't know, but I know what you're saying. But maybe you just enjoy it because it's an auto. You get in there and you just take off and mosey on down the road.
And you know it's a bit of a rig, I guess. Like, you know it can handle most things.
Yeah.